Hi, intrepid heroes.
R.I.P. Jet.
Oh.
Gone but never forgotten.
You see that the farmer slips on some wet chocolate and a bunch of jelly beans fall out of his satchel. You hear, sort of off in the distance,
I slipped on some chocolate and dropped some jelly beans.
Just pick them up.
What? Oh, hello. Hello.
Hi.
It gets really wet in the field or the chocolate gets kicked up by the
Liam's
cloud.
bawling.
Well, sorry to bother you.
Get the fuck out of here! I take payday off my back. And I plant it in the sword, and like at the foot of the grave. Jet. I'm going to miss you so much. You always pushed us. You always challenged us. You were hard. And it made us stronger. I never stopped learning from you. You taught me so much. So much that I thought I knew. You taught me was wrong. But even in your death, you continue to teach me. Because to defeat monsters, you must become one.
Ruby,
I can't believe she blamed her. And I'm so angry at her. And it's all her fault. And it's all his fault. And it's all of Aunt Azuli's fault. And it's all my fucking fault. My sister died.
Jet would not blame you. Jet was a warrior, and Jet died in battle. We would have all wanted her to have, we would have wanted her to keep herself safe, but that's not how she was. She was a warrior.
She was so brave. She was the bravest person I knew. I don't know how I'm gonna keep going without her. I don't know.
In times like these, I take comfort in your Aunt Lazuli's research. I don't think Jet is gone. I think she...
Then where is she?
In some strange way, I think she'll be protecting us now.
She was always protecting us.
She saved Primsy Cold Bottle. She saved your father along with you. Theo's kind of trying to keep it all together, and I'm just gonna walk over to another side of the ship, and Theo just loses it. And then I'm just gonna say, quietly, I'm gonna pull out Sprinkle, and I'm gonna say, Sprinkle, I'm gonna need you to go with Jet for a little while. Just like you used to. And I hope she sends somebody back for me so she can look after me. You've done well, Sprinkle. It's okay. I cry more and I dismiss Sprinkle, and then I'd like to cast Find Familiar and call like a black licorice familiar.
You see that Sprinkle inchworms his way up the hill, and coming from the ship, actually, you see this licorice snake, shadowy viper, comes off of the edge of the ship and coils around your arm underneath your armor.
That is you, Princess. I can already tell you're going to be more of a handful than Sprinkle was.
Bites into your gauntlet.
Cries more.
What is that?
I asked I dismissed Sprinkle and I asked Jet to send me a sign that she was watching over us and...
That she was watching over us. And who was watching over her, Sir Theobald, when she fell?
I'm sorry.
Lady, there's no way any of us...
What task was given to our Lord Commander of the Tart Guard?
To protect the royal family.
That's what I thought. I don't know where your heart lies, or what it is that you have chosen to serve in this world. I know that you revered my former wife, and I know that I have no love lost from you. You see dark, venomous thoughts cross her mind that even in her state of grief, she doesn't say. And she just looks up at you deeply hurt and says, I have one daughter left. Maybe instead of summoning this reflection of your failure, you can see to it that you devote yourself to not letting it happen a second time. Young Master Wilhelmina, your lordship.
I was just coming by to say hi. I think I walk away.
He says, what? All right, did you? You see, he runs up after you. He says, is there anything you needed to say?
I just wanted to kind of see how this ship's going. Or are you, have you talked to Shabata lately?
Nope.
So you don't think Candia needs to be taken down, or so the hungry one can eat a balanced meal?
From the bottom of my heart, I couldn't give two wanks for a balanced meal. And I hope that the hungry one stays hungry, your lordship.
Cool. For a minute, I can find which favored enemies lurk and like more info about them.
Yeah.
Cool. I set up like a little bedroll next to Man Ray Jack, and I kind of just hold his hand.
You start looking at like the passing of shit. You hold his hand. He's like,
All right, lad.
Oh, did you want to be a part of this, or I can do this on my own?
A part of what?
It's a minute of me focusing. So I'd like to get comfortable, sit down, unzip my bedroll, get in it, get a little cozy. Just a little cozy.
You should go to your quarters.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
I love you too.
What?
What? No, I'm experiencing loss.
Cara Melinda. Wild.
I'm bloody. You.
and the only thing keeping me together right now is this. And I hold up my extremely ill-behaved familiar who keeps calling me.
Immediately bites Karen Melinda. She goes, ah!
Right? It's weirdly comforting, isn't it?
It's a lot of her spirit.
I know. It's not, this isn't how the spell works. This is straight up wrong.
Did you just find a snake?
Yeah, this might just be a snake. It's
You
licorice.
hadn't
It
finished
looks
casting
like.
the spell yet.
Yeah, it takes an hour.
And as it glows bright, it casts your shadow on the wall behind you. And as you turn to look, this shadow is following your movements. It's not misbehaving. But you notice something wrong with the shadow that is not about movement. Your shadow is, again, looks just like you. But its hair is not right. Its hair is in a long braid.
I can't believe you're gone.
Shadow doesn't move.
I walk up to the wall that the shadow is
You leave the little source of light behind you.
reflected against, and I put my forehead up against it.
The hull of the ship, where you touch your forehead to what should be that cold cheese wood, as you touch it, the wood is very warm, almost as though you were putting your head to someone else's head.
I sob.
Do you have good deception?
Deception.
Liam is very
No, -2.
And invisibility I can only cast on one person because it's concentration.
As you're moving through this town, you look up and you see that there are a lot of people gathered in the town square, and that there is a mummers troupe. There's a big puppet show happening of some traveling performers outside the church, and there's a lot of children laughing and clapping. There's sort of a little late summer festival happening.
Do not watch this.
Yeah, I grab
Really?
it. I grab
Do not
Amathar.
watch this.
Come on, just a peek. Maybe it's about us.
Yeah, I think
Does
it
definitely
might
will
be.
You see that there is a cloddish pink and purple puppet wearing a crown that has a grotesque erection. Sort of complex puppet of Queen Cara Melinda that looks vacant and spacey and moving around. And there's also 2 puppets that are joined at the hip. It's just one puppet of Jet and Ruby, and they're made to look kind of feral. So they have fangs, and you see that they have sort of upside down symbols of the bulb on their head.
Is there Cumulus is going to check if there's a Cumulus. Nat 20.
You don't see a Cumulus puppet, but you do see that there is a guy furiously making a puppet behind the puppet show. And it's Theobald. He's making a Theobald puppet.
Are you jealous?
Of course not.
You know this is bad.
I know it is bad,
Yes.
but I said I was not jealous.
You see that a puppet of the Pontifex comes with this little bat and knocks the crown off Amathar's head and starts spanking him, and everyone starts going nuts and laughing.
I use prestidigitation to set the puppets on fire.
Yes, I don't like to kind of show my angry side in front of the others. I try to keep it together, but between you and I
Yeah.
would really like to shred that.
Yeah,
carrot.
same. Wait, I'm
Really
fucking
to shred
and then
that
I would
carrot.
like to shred that ciabatta.
I'm gonna slice that. Bread.
Whoa!
Which is really, we
old
must
bread lady doing
practice
here.
safety.
I too would like to shred.
Oh my God!
Going on? Can we
Good
not have
God, we
one
need to be-
private conversation?
And you see a tiny little gingerbread boy with a little kind of Peter Pan cap and the classic, he's almost 2-dimensional, and he's got little buttons, and he's going, "Oh jeez! Oh no! The rock fell down! Oh little guy, my little buddy! Don't
shoot him.
Wait. I do want to make an insight check.
Me too.
on this.
Sure. Insight check before I shoot.
Honestly, as
Before I fire.
Liam lifts his bow, I go, yeah, that feels right.
I got a 21.
I got another fucking 1.
Fucking one. Cool.
I also got a nat 1.
That one.
I
21.
I charged towards the
15.
ginger. I'm gonna say I got a 1. And Leopold will try to help this.
Fucking bread, y'all. Wake up. These are my mountains.
Y'all motherfuckers eat bread.
This is a perfect ambush location.
Theo rushes forward to help. As you rush forward, you rush up to this little gingerbread boy, and he goes, "Golly, mister, thanks so much."
I fire.
I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you.
All right. 7. Good thing, because that's a 15.
15, you jump out of the way and your shot flies off as a net shoots up from the ground. And you guys see that the walls of the cliff around you on either side fill with about 40 people holding crossbows.
And I'm in a net.
And you give me a dexterity saving throw if you'd be so kind.
That's a 2. 1, 1, 2. Murph's back, baby.
That's unreal.
You go up in the net with the little gingerbread boy who brings the doll he's holding. He was holding a little doll, was what he was trying to pull out from under the rock. He's holding it and he pulls out a little like lollipop shard knife as he goes up in the net with you and holds it to your throat and goes, "I'm gonna put my knife inside you."
What?
Right inside you.
Why?
I don't give a shit.
Where do you live?
I'll end your fucking life.
Where are your parents?
Oh, they're dead.
Why are they dead?
I put them in the fucking ground.
Why?
Why? Oh, because they wanted to send me to a little Bulbian monastery.
I don't like the bulb either.
Swifty, you say we have some enemies of the church down there. Sounds like it, unless this guy's a little fucking liar.
I'm not a liar, but the
You know what I do to liars, right?
I
The same thing I do to everybody.
What'd you do to your parents?
Stab 'em.
I know your parents.
I'm a fucked up little guy.
You're a fucked up little guy.
What do you think, John Bond?
My man's name is John Bond.
You see, he looks down at you and says, "John Bond, John."
Do I say my name?
If this little guy wanted to slit my throat, he would have done it. He's very stabby. He's only stabbed me a little bit.
I only look like a kid. I'm 43 years old.
Gerald, talk.
I knew it.
Oh, you see, he looks and says, "I used to be married."
Okay. What happened to you?
I don't care. I don't care.
Why? Giving us backstory.
Why
He was
okay in your marriage?
Yeah.
Can we talk to anyone else?
I'll go give word to base camp. And he is gone. There's just a blast of wind, and he tears down the track and is vanished in a second.
Run as fast as you can.
And two huge braziers are lit. And as the fire begins to glow, the light creeps up the stairs as the fires expand. You see that the woman Gooey stands on the other side of the beginning of these steps going up this dais to an enormous throne still in shadow. And as the light extends, as the fires grow brighter, she calls out, "All kneel for Her Majesty, Queen Saccharina of the House of Frostwhip, first of her name, sovereign ruler of Candia and the Sugarlands, witch queen of the Dairy Sea, and high priestess of the Sweetening Path, archmage of Lost Sucrosia, and enemy of the faith, the Sunday sorceress and storm captain of the Frosted Fleet." The fire rages to its utmost height, and you see for the first time the figure seated in the throne as your captors slam you to your knees. Emily, you want to come in?
What?
Why?
Is she gooey?
What?
Are you Swifty?
Yeah!
Oh my god, you're so annoying.
I'm back, baby, and I got spell card.
I would have freed you soon enough. Hi.
We're not free.
Well, I mean, no one really is in a monarchy if you think about it, right?
Wow.
Aren't you a queen?
I was wondering, since you know who I am, you could let me go and I could shoot that gingerbread guy in the face.
Swifty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't
Love
work.
to see you try, asshole!
Oh, come on!
Ah! You're stupid if you think I wouldn't be into it.
What?
He's gonna like it. Just
You
don't
want
hurt
to
him.
die?
Life is torture!
I kind of agree. Can I make Swifty my new familiar?
I like it a lot colder than most people, but I'm sympathetic to other people's temperatures.
Theobald, you recognize Cumulus. What are you looking for in Zacharina?
Bra size 36C. 2 scoops. Can I have like a tiny storm happening in my hand?
And now she's just showing off.
You
I don't like
I
it.
hate this.
you think about
can hear
the
you.
exhaustion
No.
of the
I think I just look down at my new familiar princess and I go, Jet Lazuli, should we trust her?
hold on a second. Bites your hand.
Well, you do that all the time. That's not super helpful, princess.
Bites it 3 times.
Oh, okay. That seems different. I also bow.
Can I do a perception check to try to sense that she's invisible?
Yeah, go ahead and
Just
give me a
in
perception
case
check.
I nat 20. Okay, cool.
Try and see me, bitch.
I'm going to try. 25.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage and add +10 for invisibility.
Stealth. I got a 24.
Oh, you got a 24?
Yeah.
You sense a skulking little invisible thing going around in your quarters.
Can I just whisper, like, just look for the warmth? Being like a cold woman, I like could probably sense like the warmth of a body a bit, and I just want to lean in and say, I'm not here to take your family, little sister. I look forward to the day that we are friends.
Visibly flipping her off.
I feel like Cumulus is holding artifacts, just crying.
There's a whole room, there's like a rough-hewn cave wall of like new artifact, you're holding it, new artifact, you're holding it, just touching stuff and being incredibly moved.
I do think I'd like. You can see that?
Well, her arcane energy is just so powerful and strong and intoxicating. I feel like I can smell it on someone. And
Right.
and
Yeah, she
you
was-
well, you don't stink, but you know, there's a whiff. There's
Right.
a whiff. I mean,
Yeah, it's just like an arcane-
Cumulus
you're right.
stinks,
Yes.
you know, but there's a whiff from you.
His
think
tears
that-
are so like gooey that
Gooey, will you set up a sleeping bag in the arcane room for Cumulus?
Your Majesty, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's crying a lot. Should I?
I feel like he's gonna
Is it a
fall
danger
apart.
to him?
I've known
cry
him for 2
like
days.
this?
He seems to have survived for a long time, so I would assume so. But he also worked with Lazuli.
I mean, it's just
Oh, he found
He found the ring pop.
the ring pop. The ring pop. This is why I do what I do. Do you see what magic does for people? Oh,
I see visions of Lazuli too. You're not special.
yeah, but I also see you, even when you're invisible.
Wait, Ruby, are you in here?
I don't care if you can see me. I can see you.
Ruby, you didn't. None of you wanted to be queen or anything
Oh yeah.
until
Guess what?
just
I
now.
could cast invisibility on myself, and then
Good,
we
I
can see
hope
if
All
you
right.
do.
See me.
All right.
I hope you do.
Children, everyone relax.
Honestly, it feels really fun to bicker because I didn't have a sister.
Well, I had one and she's dead and you can't replace her. Like, run away.
I'm still just yelling at Ruby. Yeah, she's gone because I have no idea.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Really
Oh.
loud. It was really loud running away.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't hear
Sorry,
that.
with the
she
helm on.
slipped at one point.
Like
she
me.
very obviously opened the door.
What's this sleeping bag? Who's it for?
Her Majesty, the Witch Queen of the Dairy Sea, recommended I get a sleeping bag and a pillow and some fresh towels for you if you want to sleep in the armory hall.
He's gonna cry himself away.
Cumulus just lays down immediately.
You don't have to go to sleep right now.
It's 9 o'clock. I hold up my little princess snake, and I go,
Beautiful beast.
Thank you.
We
yes.
have a lot of those in here in the mountains.
I think I know someone who would have liked you very much.
The snake would have liked me.
Well, the snake, no, she's representative of another. Never mind.
Lazuli. Are you saying Lazuli would have liked me?
No.
What is the relation of the snake to Lazuli?
I'm gonna go get some more. What is that, yak milk, Leo?
I kind of just ate the rest of it.
You guys continue the feed.
Would you like me to bring out my seeds?
I would love to see your collections of seeds. There is so much magic inside of seeds. Do you know one time I ate a bunch of seeds and I could fly?
That happened to my pig.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I'm
God.
limited in how much I can fly, but it was almost as if the winds obey my commands sometimes.
Yes, sister. Okay, no one has wanted to see my seed book in quite a time. I put it on top of the map.
I see Gooey goes, okay, no.
Sorry.
I open them and I start reading really knowledgeably. I look like I really understand it.
You see,
Wow,
Can I do an insight check to see if she can actually read?
give me an insight check.
Can you not read? What a
Like a
dumb
17.
17. She can read. It looks like.
Right.
That adds
all
up.
about
I see her. I see her mouthing the words that are on the page.
Anyone who wants to.
You need to sleep, Cumulus. You can't just. I feel like you should maybe set up.
I'm holding like two
You're just gonna
artifacts
look
next
at
to
the
me.
artifact.
It is like setting a toddler up to take a nap in front of a TV.
Yeah.
Caramelinda is going to remain.
If anyone pickpockets my wife, I'll kill you.
You see that one of the marauders looks up and says, "How would we pickpocket Catherine Gee? We've got no idea where she is."
Okay, that's enough.
What?
That's enough.
No, I'm just trying to understand. You see, just firing arrows into the air.
Still in a sleeping bag.
Can I pick up the sleeping bag?
He seems friendly with Amithar, and he looks at you a little bashfully.
Is he like flirting with me?
You see,
I'm sorry, I I just can't have romantic entanglements on this journey. Maybe you
Right,
should
no,
stay
me
off.
too. I'm trying to. All this is going crazy. I'm trying to keep it on the level as well. Just
Yeah, I would prefer no romantic entanglements
I could
either.
cut the sexual tension with a knife here.
We're sort of engaged in a bit of a pissing contest.
Oh no, my dad's really good at pissing and shitting.
Damn right he is.
What?
Guy pisses like a rape.
Why do you all
I'll
talk
tell you
about this all the
guy's
time?
stream, okay? I mean, my man, if he starts if he's been drinking and he starts pissing, I mean, we're talking
It's
15, 20 feet. It's like he arcs it.
It's
in a
also
way.
consistent.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's like
all
even
the way through. It's like
all the way. It's like it starts and then it's going and then it's done and then
like-
we're
it's
done.
like a hard
I just want to say, kids, now that we're in war, you can just walk a little further away and go to the bathroom by yourself. That's fine. That you don't have
Yeah,
to.
get a load of this guy. I bet you love to go to the bathroom by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you love to go to the bathroom by yourself.
He loves going to the bathroom by himself.
Oh, the milk and cream is coming out right now.
Liam, we are in a cave.
Someone help me up. Someone
I'm
help me
not
up.
touching you. Cumulus, get away from him.
You see that Swifty walks up, and you see that you see.
Maybe you could whisper in Gooey's ear.
You got it!
Love your counsel.
You got it!
Ow, ow, ow.
I can hear it from my bedroom.
The reason that Jawbreaker's estate is retreated into the mountains is
It's
because
a metaphor, right? Because we're winning.
that's exactly
Yeah,
what I
that's
thought.
what- I
That
mean,
is
that's why you
also
did
what
it,
I
right,
thought.
Dewey?
That's so
You
funny.
moved it 'cause
Same
it's a
brain, same
metaphor.
brain.
I'm not that kind of person,
when
I
you move
guess.
a thing on it and you don't say anything, it's a metaphor
Yes,
for hoorah,
yes.
let's go.
I've always wondered, did you and Lazuli have like a thing?
Yeah, we were married.
Oh my god.
This was open knowledge.
You know, no one in the family talks. My dad, sex all the time. That's all he talks about. Love? Never heard of it.
I had a commemorative mug of your wedding in the nunnery.
Lazuli and I's wedding? Yeah, we had those nice mugs made. I liked them.
Was it love with sex?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, my life's shattered.
I would feel wonderful about going to the ice cream temple with Jawbone and Styria. Did I say Jawbone? I'm sorry.
Who is Jawbone?
It was a lover I took in Karn.
This is a lot.
We do a lot of these. We do a lot of these.
We have the rightful queen of Candia, Saccharina.
The monks take the knee.
I prefer lawful because I don't really know that any queen or king is really rightful.
Wow. Sacred Act just kind of keeps pointing at you and like smiling, like
Pretty cool.
She just knows just what to say.
We need to get
She
to.
knows just what to say.
Toby, you didn't want anything to do with the throne.
Is it just like a room with a whole bunch of rune portals like Crash Bandicoot?
no, it's
How Crash Bandicoot are we
Yeah.
extremely Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, like
Mario 64 with
It's a room. It's a room with.
Do we have any like live animals?
There was a sprinkle that ran by here in a fit of terror.
came up. Sprinkle.
Do you think there's any like little like caramel chickens or anything?
Sure, yeah.
I take one and I just snap it.
Oh, no!
And for temp HP.
For temp HP, great. You sucked the fucking life out of this caramel chicken.